Good morning, Sunday morning. Tommy and I are on our way up to Jewett City. It's very cold. I don't know what the temperature is, probably close to 30. But I've got a hat, pullover hat with me, and we are at, as you can see in the background, at the McDonald's. Not the usual one. This is the one that things are cheaper at. And this is right off the highway, so we're going to go on the highway and continue to Jewett City. And we're going to Jewett City Flea Market. And the last time we were there was lots of vendors outside. Are you ready? On with the show. Okay, ladies and geraniums. We're on the highway, headed to Jewett City. Tommy and I had a breakfast at McDonald's. I had the egg and cheese on a biscuit, which I usually get when I go there in the mornings.
I had sausage, egg and cheese on a biscuit.
Yeah.
And decaf coffee.
Yeah.
French vanilla flavored.
Okay. Let's hope we get a good, hope there's a good turnout today of vendors. We'll find out. It's not as much fun when it's wintertime going to flea markets and there's no yard sales, of course. Not in this part of the country in the wintertime, but it's no fun looking at stuff outside when you're freezing and you're trying to keep your hands warm and your ears warm. And so I've got a pullover hat, which I normally don't wear a hat unless it's windy, which thank goodness it is not windy today. And or it's real cold. But since I'm out there walking around through the vendors, I will be having my hat on. We're not going to record a continuous or, on and off video, I should say, of each table and looking over. We're not going to do that today. Tommy's got the camera, I don't. We're only going to record if we have anything interesting to show you. We will record that when we bring them out to the car. So that's about all. We'll see you when we get up there or when we get near there. Stay tuned. Don't go away. Yeah, we're working our way up to Jewett City Flea Market today, folks. We get a lot of road noise with this car. A lot of it's the rear tires, I think. But it's normal. It's not a Cadillac, So I have to talk loud in order to overcome it. Well, we got a good winter morning.
Not too cold.
Well, it's not in the car. I got the heat on. Yeah, I'm guessing it's probably about 30 degrees, very close to it. I don't think it's much colder than that. It could be in the upper 20s. I really don't know. I didn't have the radio on in the car, and most of the time they don't give you the weather forecasts anyways. I very seldom listen to the radio in the car. The only time I do is for the news and whenever the weather is. The only thing that might be on now is
898375.
Oh, the
make a great deal better.
call-in flea market. Well, that's all. They already mute music. There's a so-called country station. It is not country. There's no such thing as a country music station anymore. That's just in name only. But Sunday mornings, I think 7:30,
7 o'clock the
They're
radio
supposed
flea
to
market.
start at 7, but I never hear them at 7. The sun is flashing through the trees like a strobe light. That's why I got my hand up. Anything I hate, it bothers me. It makes me sick to my stomach if it continues too much. They have a call-in. I want to call it swaps, but it's not called that.
Radio flea market.
Radio flea market. That's what it is. You can never get through on the phone. It's always busy. Always. And I'll listen to that, but I don't have the money to buy anything anyway, so that's about the only thing. And then they do play on Sunday only what they call the oldies country, but it's very, very little country. Once in a while you'll hear a few oldies, but other than that, no. So that's about the only thing on the radio these days, and that's only Sunday. The rest of the time I'll listen to PBS stations, which were already programmed in this radio when we got the minivan. And I listen to them for the talk shows they have on them, or occasionally the weather. So I don't know what I know that the weather guest has said it's supposed to be about, I don't know, maybe in the mid-40s today, but it'll never get that high today because we'll be all long gone out of Jewett City by that time.
Yep.
We will be...
One more exit. Exit 21.
Yeah, exit 22. I got to pay attention. I have a bad habit of talking and going by the exit.
Yes, you do.
I do that all the time. If I'm talking, I cannot talk and drive too. I cannot chew gum and talk at the same time, and that sun is... I got the visor down, but it's coming between the visors.
Exit 22. Right here, folks.
Yep, I almost missed it with the sun in my eyes.
Good thing I'm your co-pilot.
I've done this many times.
I'm your passenger today, your co-pilot.
Always missed the damn exit. The sun is right in my damn eyes, and if I'm not paying attention, I'll miss the exit. All right. So we're in the Lisbon exit now.
Let's see what deals we can get today, if anything at all.
All right. Well,
you never know with me.
yeah. Over there on the right, that's a Lisbon Tractor Supply. That's the closest one to us. Okay, we're headed out now over the bridge. They finally repaired this bridge after well over a year. We're headed to Jewett City. For those of you who don't know what this road is Route 138. It's the only show in town, folks. This time of the year, needless to say, there are no yard sales. People don't have them around here in the wintertime. At least wise, I've never seen one. There is an indoor town flea market that we go to. That used to be at the grade school I used to go to, Fair Oaks, which they don't have anymore. That's only on Saturday mornings, but most of the time that's closed. And they have almost nothing in there. Okay, folks, we're almost there. We're still on 138. So, it's coming up here on the left. Let's see what the turnout's going to be today on a cold day. Are these hardy vendors going to be out there today? This is the building to the right, of course.
Oh, wow.
Look straight ahead there, folks. It looks to me like we got a good turnout today.
Yes, we do. Look at all those vendors.
We got to get a good place to park. You know, these vendors, from what they've told me in the past, They get down here as early as 5, 6 in the morning.
I'm still sleeping then.
Oh, me too. Let's go over here. Look at the stuff they got here today. Holy mackerel Andy.
Wow. Lots of stuff, folks.
Oh, man, I hope I got enough money. I got about $20-some on me.
I got more than that.
Yeah, well, you always do, but you got to hang on to your money. Oh, man. This is not looking good. Yeah, wait a minute. Let's get in over here.
Hang on to your money, yeah?
Hang on to your hats, folks.
Hang on to your money, hang on to your wallets.
If you got the money, honey, I got the time. Sorry, I didn't mean to torture you with my horrible voice. Okay. Ready, Tom?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Look at all these vendors outside this morning. Look at all these vendors.
All right, I'm going to just give you a quick scan around with Tommy's camera here. It's very, very cold out here today, and it's bearable in the sun. Let's give you an idea of some of the vendors here. Let's just go around here. Hang on a minute.
To somebody from Reed and Barton, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I've already been through here. My hands are freezing holding the camera, so I just want to give you a little shot of all the vendors here, really, really, really quick. Nothing much, just to give you a little frozen tour here. I was talking to one of the vendors just a little while ago, and he says this is about the only one around. Mansfield is closed for the year, the Mansfield Drive-In, so this is why it's so busy here. This is about the only one around the area, probably in the whole state, as far as we know. I have to put my hands in my pocket. It's cold. You notice I got my hat on because my ears get cold quick. I'm just going to walk around a little bit. He's got gloves on. I have them, but I don't wear gloves too often except when I'm snow blowing or snow shoveling. Let's take a walk over there. Oh, I didn't see this. I can't see the price on that.
That's a nice radio.
Yeah, but I can't.
Looks like it says $60.
It looks like $60. I can't afford that. I don't need it anyway. See what we got here. Looks like an FM tuner.
$9.25.
25.
25 as is. 15.
Aircraft receiver. Looks like 5 for this. Yeah.
Do you really need it though?
No, I don't have the room for it.
Oh, okay.
It's got to be very special before I'll buy it. I just don't have the room. It's just something that's going to take up space.
In your shop.
What little shop I got? Oh, these are old batteries. Ooh.
Hands are cold, huh?
Let's go over here. This guy wants $100 for this.
That's crazy.
That's too much money. Take a look in the back here. It looks all original. But $100. Yeah, that's way beyond me. That's rich man's. It's heavy though. The latest in stereo equipment, ladies and gentlemen. Yep.
Tube tester, tube master.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Every time I see a radio like this, it reminds me of Doug. Doug has a liking for radios like this. That dial string's broken. I remember these. I used to work on these. Yep. All right. Okay, now it's my turn to record. That guy wants $175 for that tube tester. For another $100, you can get a Hickok.
How much?
$1. $1 movies.
Make sure not scratched out. Tommy's buying his CDs.
DVDs.
DVDs? Yeah.
Yeah, I just said I'm just going to let the ground freeze and go right out at 5:30 this morning. But I had it half full. I had piles of crap up in my driveway in front, and I had to load up my truck at 5:30 this morning. I hate doing that.
You can load it up the night before, you know.
That's what I usually do, but seeing how it was stuck down there.
Oh, yeah.
Did you buy it?
Yes, I did.
I remember these
Because it was stuck
when we
down
had
there,
metal class in high school.
I'm just going to tell you the truth.
They used to throw them in the Bunsen burner and heat them up. He used to do our soldering on galvanized sheet metal back in the late 50s. This is the dollar section. The dollar section. Remember these carpet sweepers? I used to.
Come late and leave
Well,
early.
this is an old one, but I do remember these things.
If I came down here and I gave you like $10 and you give me a ride home, you drive right by my house. What town?
Go ahead, record. Recording?
Yeah.
I remember something like that, huh? No steering wheel's broken off. I think it's broken off. There's a kilowatt. It looks smaller than the one I got.
Wonder how much you want for it?
$5.
How much?
$5.
$5.
I'll give you $5 for it. I can always use one. Another one.
That's a good deal.
Looks like it's new, it's
Oh, yeah,
unopened.
it's new. Never been out of the package.
You got change of a 10?
I believe so.
Your first item.
First item I bought today.
Of the day.
Cold, trying to keep warm here. There you go.
Thank you.
Thank you. You got, let me put that in your bag, Tom.
Yep, go ahead.
You got the bag, I don't. There you go. Yeah. Thank you.
Erector set.
That's just an empty case. So.
Yeah, no,
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Yeah.
I had one when I was about 10 years old.
I never heard of that.
Oh, yeah. Well, that was before your time. You weren't even thought of that.
Buck.
Yeah. You never know what you find through these things.
Much on the back. You gotta take care of it and worry about the back. When you're cleaning houses out,
Got the sun in the lens here.
$250.
you're right, it ain't worth it. Not if you're if you don't need to either.
Man, some of these guys get eBay prices.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
These are ugly chairs.
These are some of the ugliest chairs I've ever seen. Okay. Now, when I was a little kid, I would have loved to have something like this.
10 on that one.
Yeah. No, thank you. I don't need it. Now, if I was a little kid, yeah. Video surveillance in this facility. That's pretty neat, huh?
You want to buy the sign?
No.
Okay. That's really old.
Yeah, you don't need that stuff.
That's really old. Dan Kubu Lights probably had something like that. He's a gamer too, just like I am.
All right, folks, Tommy and I are gonna just walk by this guy. This guy has tools all the time here, but we're not going through the area. Just a quick outside look here because we're headed inside. We're gonna get warmed up and get a cup of coffee. We only had one coffee at McDonald's. Okay, so we're headed to the inside now. All right. Now this part here we've already been through, but we didn't go on camera with it. So let's go in. I think it's time. I think the building should be open. I'll let the old goat go in first. You can get his backside. All right, let's go and get some coffee and get warmed up. I'm frozen to the bone here.
Yeah, me too. Yeah. Got your ass showing here, folks. Skinny ass. Nice and warm in here.
Yeah. We'll get some coffee. I'll buy the coffee this morning.
Okay.
Okay, Tommy and I are having our coffee. That's the only time I can say I'm outside for a long time. It's cold, it's not windy, thank goodness. And gotta get warmed up. Frozen to the bone here. Yeah, one of the fellows said that everything's closed down, and this is about the only one around. I guess in the neighboring states too, I think Massachusetts, nobody's having anything now, and so that's why we got so many vendors now in the wintertime. There's actually a little more than usual they have now than they have in the wintertime. But I didn't get any deals other than that kilowatt for $5. Didn't really need it probably, but for $5 I couldn't pass it up, brand new in a package.
Of course, you might buy more stuff today later on if you find anything else.
The only guys down outside the door here, just before we walked in, there was a table there that sold, had a bag, a small plastic bag, and a little box of tubes, but a lot of them are TV tubes. I didn't ask the price on them, and one of them went to air, so you're buying a cat in a bag, so to speak, when you buy that stuff. And there was a couple of tubes that were of interest, but I may, before I leave today, ask how much they are, but if they're not much, I'll take a chance on them, because I'd have no use for TV tubes, really.
Plus, the more stuff you buy for your shop, the more crowded it is.
Yeah, well, it's crowded now. That's one of the reasons why I passed on that All-American 5 tube radio. It was big. and it's not all that great. It's a good deal, but it's not what I would call a radio I'd want to keep. One of the other places that I did not record, they had a few pocket transistor radios, but they were plain Janes. They were strictly AM, nothing fancy about them, and I didn't even ask about them. If they were like AM and FM maybe, or shortwave and AM, yes, I probably would, but they didn't have anything like that. So Tommy and I are going to have our coffee, and we'll join you back on this video. We're going to go walking through the building. We may or may not record that. Okay, Tommy's going to show what he picked up today. Rather than to stand outside in the cold and show you in the back of the car, I figure we'll show you this stuff now, and he'll tell you. Okay, what did you get, and what kind of deals?
This I paid $1 for.
Okay.
This I have on my head, which is kind of doesn't fit. I paid $1 for. This one fits good.
Well, you can always donate that at the Weight Building next Saturday.
This I paid $1 for.
Great price, yeah. You check for scratches, right?
Yes.
Okay.
This I paid $1 for at one of the vendors. Little case. This $1. It's
Okay.
not scratched. I checked it.
All right.
Not scratched up. And this one here, $1.
Okay. Well, good. You got some movies to watch.
Yep. More movies than I...
And the kilowatt that I bought was $5. I'll end up knocking my coffee over.
You almost did.
Yeah, I'm good at that. It looks different than the one I've got. It looks smaller than the one I've got. And of course, with my eyesight, I can't read the model number of it. And nor can I read this down here because it's too small unless I get my reading glasses on, which I don't have with me.
Model number is P4400.
P4400, okay.
Operating voltage 115 VAC.
Volts AC, yeah.
Max voltage 125. Max current 15 amps.
All right, 15 amps, yeah. Max voltage 125. So if your line voltage goes up to 125, I guess it blows out.
Max power is 1875.
Yeah, 1875 watts, yeah. Well, that's typical, yeah. Okay, well, that's $5 unopened. All right.
Here is made for the warmer weather, not for the...
Yeah, you don't want to wear that. You got your pullover hat today.
Yep, I got this one.
Yep.
My mom got me.
Okay. All right. We're going to continue. We're going to go looking. I think what we better do is to go down to the car, Tom, unload this stuff in the car, and then come back in here. We'll look around on both floors of this building here.
Okay. I got a haircut Friday, too.
Yeah, and you got your hair all taken off. Okay. We'll be back. Don't go away. Well, in my opinion, it's a shame that they take a classic old car and ruin it by doing something like this. But it is pretty nice, but I don't like hot rods. Not from an old car. I'd rather see them original with the old Flathead 6. But it's different. All right, let's go walk around one more time, Tom. All right, Tommy bought this Nikon S570. But when you buy something, this one he got inside the building.
$15.
Yeah, but you're buying a cat in a bag. I mean, it has everything with it. Battery's dead, so, you know, you're taking the guy's word when you're buying it. He says it works. Yeah, well, whatever. That's what you wanted, so, okay. We're heading out now. The damn idiot up here is blocking me in. Now gonna make me back out. Nobody's supposed to park over there. Damn idiots. All right, we're heading out. We got past that truck, just barely. Not supposed to be parking like that. People got no damn brains at all. No consideration, inconsiderate. Yeah, it's you can see there's still quite a few vendors here, but I would say I covered this at least 3 times. I think that tube test is Supreme 10-12 or something like that. I wanted $175 for it. Even if I had the money, I wouldn't buy that.
That's a lot of money for something.
Yeah,
like
it's
that.
an emission tester. It is not transconductor. It's mutual transconductor. Not worth it.
Well, I don't know anything about that stuff. You know all about that.
All right, we're heading home now, so that's it. I don't know about next weekend. We cross that bridge when we get to it. So thank you for watching. You take care, everybody, and don't do anything I wouldn't do.